Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York, on the block, sports talk, Giants, Jets, Nets, let's go, on the block, sports talk, Philly, Miami, Dallas, Buffalo, on the block, sports talk, NBA, MLB, NFL, we got it all, on the block, sports talk, on the block, sports talk.
On the block, sports talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got no music yet this week. But welcome everybody to a new edition of On the Block Sports Talk. We're here with the usual suspects. Last week we had a great show at the barbershop. Yeah. We're back here in studio. We got my man Stat. Yes, sir. He's in the building. We got my man Kung Fu Panda, who wasn't with us last week. And we got my man Big Joe. We missed you last week, Big Joe. Yeah. We had a lot of controversial things going on, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be there next time.
And Mr. Ham, you know, my man Mustafa, he's behind the scenes doing what he does behind the camera work. So, yeah, man, it's NFL Final Four weekend, man. Yeah. You know, last week we had some crazy upsets. I lost all four of my picks last. I was dumb, you know what I'm saying? I lost all my joints. Even though, I knew New England was going to win, though. But, you know, I had a couple of bets, though, but I had to take Houston, though. But, there's some great games last week, man. You know, I'm talking myself for the, you know, New England Houston game at the end, you know. But New England's just that good, man. So, but, hey, Ravens look like they might be destined, man. You know what I'm saying? But we'll start off with Atlanta over Seattle last week. Okay. It was a thriller. You know what I'm saying?
Hell of a game.
Hell of a game. Atlanta jumped out to a 20-point lead. Yo, what's up with Marshawn fumbling? What's going on? He was never fumbling like that before. Yeah, he got in the playoffs. He was fumbling during critical time during the game. Really?
I know. Falcons defense stepped up.
They just trying too hard.
They stepped up.
I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta give it to the Falcons, man. I mean, they came through. They finally won a playoff game. They solidified themselves.
Would you call that solidified?
How would you finish? No. I mean, they solidified themselves as one of those teams. One of those playoffs.
As far as this season goes?
This season goes.
Okay, I agree with you on that.
This season goes. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, he came through, man. 31 seconds, talking about that.
Well, we'll talk about the 31 seconds in a few, what happened over there in Denver, too. But listen, this year, 7 times, Matt Ice has brought his team back in the fourth quarter. So, if it comes down to Atlanta, San Francisco, and Atlanta has the ball last,
he's having an Eli year.
It's a good chance that Matty Ice could pull one through, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, great game last week, Seattle. Who I picked, I thought they were the hottest team coming in.
Yeah.
You know, they seem to get together in the second half, because when they go to score, they jump, it's like, it just keeps rolling. Yeah. You know, it's not like they score one possession, then 3-4 possessions, they stall a little bit. Yeah. Once they score that first touchdown, they're going moving like, every possession's like.
When they started coming back, I was like, uh-oh. And then they scored again, I was like, wow,
I couldn't believe it, though. I mean, but Matt Ryan, which he will do from time to time, Kung Fu Panda, throw an interception, put him back in the game. You know, he's good for one of them. But this week, I think he's almost got to be perfect.
I don't think so.
This week, I think he's got to be perfect. And I think that, I think 49ers is a more physical team.
But they can be got. And they've been got a few times this past year.
True that, but I don't think, I'm sorry, Kung Fu, let's talk a second. Yeah. I don't think, we're jumping ahead, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't even get to the front. But I don't think that Atlanta has anybody that can get to this kid Kaepernick, where 49ers do have that physical front four. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where they can get to Ice. Yeah. They can slow the run down a little bit. I don't see where Atlanta has that push. Because San Francisco's offensive line is crazy. You know that. It's about offensive line.
They got a great
offensive line. And I don't see Atlanta getting that physically enough to be able to push them around, to run the ball, to do things.
They're going to have to do a lot of tricks and blitzes and different schemes and coverages and stuff.
With the weapons early, go to your weapons, man. You know where they are, so go to them.
You know? Yeah, if they get first possession, they need to score first and try to keep the pressure on. Yeah. They can't fall behind to Kaepernick and them, because it's going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
Michael Turner, 14 carries, 98 yards. And then you put in Jaquiz Rogers?
Yeah.
That's
Jaquiz Rogers, he started the game. He started the game.
That's enough of an equalizer.
Right.
Now, you got Frank Gore. Now, Kendall Hunter's hurt. So it's just Frank Gore.
Well, I think all the guys did. Cause
and the rookie from Oregon.
Michael James.
Yeah, Michael James.
Brandon Jacobs got cut, so he's not there.
Atlanta
stays to that run game.
They got weapons, man.
Atlanta stays to that run game, and then you got Roddy White and
the fullback.
But do you see? I mean, Stat, you a good run defender. Do you think that, as far as like defensive mind, do you think that Atlanta's gonna be able to run San Francisco like that?
Is that deep? Honestly, I really don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it. They got a better chance of running. Yeah.
Did you see what Jaquiz Rogers did last week?
Yeah, that's
against Seattle.
Seattle had physical to play hard.
Yeah, but they missed Clemens.
They missed Clemens. That was the number one guy.
They wasn't getting no push. They wasn't getting no push,
man. You know what? Today I heard Biggie Crew was on the radio today, and they asked him about something. He said, "Listen, they have a fear about them on the field. Like, listen, you got to prepare more mentally than anybody else because they're so physical and they're strong." This is New York's own Biggie Crew saying that, man.
True that, and we rolled San Fran and Atlanta.
Yeah, but that was then, and this is now. I mean, it's happening, and that ain't much better. They rock and roll. One guy can motivate the whole team, man, and that's what kind of do right now. That team is flying, man. That team is flying, man.
Well, Atlanta snaps a 4-game post-season losing streak, led by 20 at the half. Matt Ryan passed for 250 yards, 3 TDs, 2 interceptions. Russell Wilson was outstanding. He might just be the second best quarterback. I think he might be a little better than RG3. Russell Wilson, 355 yards, 2 TDs, 1 rush TD. Atlanta 6 of 11 on third down, which was big.
Yeah.
Every time Seattle needed a big stop, Atlanta was getting first downs when they really needed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they really needed it. Who's the better? Stat guy down here. Who's the better receiver, Roddy White or Julio Jones?
Julio Jones on the road and Roddy White.
Julio Jones all day either. I'm going Julio Jones.
Julio Jones is strong though too, but Roddy White he's a big play receiver.
Julio Jones is more
consistent.
I think diverse. He can do more.
Yeah, that's right.
Catches.
He can possession.
Catches high.
He can possession.
Yeah, but he's supposed to too. You know what I'm saying? So coming down to who could do more, I think he could do more.
Are they the number one tandem? Wide receiver tandem?
They're close.
You can have right now. I ain't mad at that.
They're close. If
Mix was healthy, I would say no. By the top of my head, I give it to them. I got a problem with that. It is what it is. Let them shine.
Tough because they're thinking that physical.
Yeah.
That's the difference between
they're good.
They're old school physical receivers. You know what I'm saying? They block well, and they can separate themselves when there's no separation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
I like Julio in Alabama.
I like Julio. I like Alabama.
True.
Yeah. And Roddy White, it's a great compliment for each other.
That was a great move for them to get Julio.
Entering next season, is Russell Wilson the top 10 quarterback?
I don't think so.
I say yeah.
I don't see why not.
He's right there.
You got the top 5. Brady, Breeze.
Okay. I'm going to be fair right now. I'm going to throw Matt Ryan in and Flacco in. They deserve to be in. Flacco deserves to be. Be impressive. Right. About being impressive. Everybody likes it. Everybody respecting him. And he deserves it.
Okay,
right now I got 7.
Right, that's just
at least 3 spots. Right. Kaepernick, RG3, Luck, and Wilson. So since you started picking those 3, there's only 4.
So I go.
Who's 8, 9, 10?
So I go Eli.
Eli's already in the top 7. Those are final 3.
Okay, so you got Eli in there already. Okay.
I go Kaepernick.
Go 7 through 10.
Out of the rookies. Out of the last 4 rookies.
No, anybody in general.
Oh,
okay. Do you have Cam up in there?
I don't have Cam in the top 10.
So I got
Cam in my top 10.
I got Cam.
This is your top 10.
I got Cam 7. I got.
No more, just name 10. No, let me order name 10.
Well, let them name 3 because we went to the top 10.
Okay. So right, name 3 exactly. Name 3 exactly.
I Cam 7. Phillip Rivers 8. I got RG3 9. And Luck 10. Cool.
Like I said, Russell Wilson, I think Russell Wilson right there back, Victor.
I wouldn't have Phillip Rivers. I'd have him in maybe the 15 part around there.
His
last 2 seasons, he's dropped off the top 10.
That's without Kevin winning.
He's
just
what it is.
We're talking right now.
He's dropped off.
He dropped off.
He's not been productive. You got to put Russell Wilson in there. His poise alone, and he getting the job done. He throws a good ball. You got to put Luck. And RG3, I think Kaepernick, he's right on the fringe. Because the rest of them had a full season. Kaepernick only had the last, 5, 6 games. Agreed. So I put him on that 11 or 12 top. Because he's got the potential. He's got the athletic. He got the size. Kid's about 6'3", 6'4".
Right.
He runs like a freaking deer.
Yeah.
Kid's the truth, man. But I put him on the lower half because he only got a few games. The rest of them guys got a whole season. And Luck gets an offensive line and a legitimate running game. Forget about it. They're going to get a chip soon. They're getting a chip within 5 years. Their defense steps up, and the offensive line takes him.
It makes him that much better.
He's that good, yeah.
They get the chip.
It makes him that much better. And also, you know, Russell Wilson also had Marshawn Lynch too.
Yeah. He has a legit.
I mean, you know how this deal when you have a really good running back. You know, look at RG3. He had
really good running back.
He had a really good running back.
And all right defense. If he had Seattle defense,
let's look at the quarterbacks that really have a pretty good running back. None in the top 5 here, right?
Well,
but you can go Brady, Rodgers. Rodgers.
No you got Stephen Ridley, LSU.
Yeah, but
they are a pass happy team.
Yeah, but is he a system guy for that system?
Yeah, he's.
I got you a little bit. I got you a little bit right there.
No, but you won't say that then. So Alvin Morris. Because look at Terrell Davis.
I can say that.
So we're gonna play that.
And plus this read option thing.
I'm gonna tell you the bottom line. Listen, the bottom line is this: if you're playing for Mike Shanahan, you're running the ball. You're running the ball for 13 hours. Come on, his run schemes are the best.
What props I give to Morris is his after contact. He's running through people, but he's hard to break down. He runs like a grown man.
My man, Doug Martin, brought it this year.
Well, yeah, he brought it. There's no question.
He just needed a little more.
You're talking about quarterback.
Josh. He just needed a little more.
They need a legit wideout.
Right? Well, you know what, Josh Freeman's right up there in that borderline.
Yeah, he's on that fringe.
You can talk about this year. If you talking about this year's stat,
no, really. Mike Williams.
The stats.
Mike Williams.
Josh Freeman's stats. Look it up.
I know his stats, man. I had him on my fantasy team.
He's in my lower tier. 15 to 20.
He's around there, okay.
15 to 20.
He had a good beginning of the year. The second half of the year.
But the defense faded too.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is a top 10 quarterback.
Right now he is.
He made good decisions.
Right now he is.
He has good poise, things in the pocket.
But you know what?
He scrambles to pass, unlike RG3's pass.
Right. But you know what? Let's give credit to Seattle's got a good offensive line too.
Yes.
But you know, at the end of the day,
Russell Wilson just makes plays. He's one of them guys who makes plays, Theo. He's one of them guys who, like you said, he looks to throw the ball when he's scrambling, as opposed to running.
That's true.
Like a miniature Ben. Right.
But you know what we always do? We always indirectly make excuses for a guy who's doing good. Like, he had this guy, he had that guy. But at the end of the day, we play a quarterback. We're trying to throw down football.
But you know what I'm saying?
Listen, he ain't run in football.
I'm gonna tell you.
He ain't run in football.
You're right.
You know, he's not run it. Tony's throwing rope. Tony's bugging out. He ain't doing that.
But the lack of games.
But look at throughout the years. Okay, look at Peyton throughout the years. Look at Brady throughout the years. Look at Breeze. Breeze is a perfect example right there. He hasn't had no running game.
Okay, well, you know what?
He does everything by himself. Look at Luck this year. He did everything by himself. Didn't have no good running game.
Right. But you know what? They did have running back. They don't have a running game.
Right.
They were put it to use. But there's some guys, like, listen, like Mike Martz.
Being out hurt him.
He is what he is, Mike Martz. And he really, they already are.
Yeah.
They believe in just throwing the ball, going 4 or 5 wide all day, 3 wide all day. Like Tony. He is what he is.
The coach was smart. They try to get their hands on Peyton Hillis because he's going to be extended.
Listen, forget that.
He's out of there. Yeah. He could be a good number 2 back, good pounder every now and then. He didn't get used this year.
Jamal Charles.
Jamal Charles is going to get the hands.
Wait for you.
2 years in a row.
Maybe you could be O-line.
Jamal Charles is going to get all the carries and all the screen plays. He's the type of back that Andy Reid.
Andy Reid had Shady McCoy and barely ran him. I'm telling you. You got a great running
something too. Yeah, he had a great running back, but they had a hard offensive line.
Right, he did.
Jamal
did.
Charles
And he did a lot of those. He did a lot of Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Court. You know, he did like bouncing.
Right.
You know, giving cutbacks.
I understand.
It wasn't no straight holes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think Jamal can do it?
Jamal is not going nowhere. He's going to be there. He's going to get the buck in the count.
Yeah, he's good. He's just good because he's doing it with a bad team every year.
Andy Reid's going to have him catching screens, doing all kind of stuff.
Screens all day.
Not my problem no more.
49ers over Packers. I had the Packers this one. I really thought that. Not this. Physical. San Francisco's physical. Beat them second time around. And Kaepernick, whenever you're going to run for 181 yards, your quarterback runs for 181 yards, you ain't winning the game.
Right.
He's smart.
And you know, he throws the ball, he runs the ball. That pistol had them hurting. They didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah. So far, it's working.
He has a good arm.
For the Wildcats.
And he has a real good arm.
He throws a nice ball.
Pistol.
But the pistol was killing him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like something like Xbox. Like, yo, keep running for the same stupid
Listen,
play.
I had the other day, I was thinking to the Panther Redskins. Actually, I'm dead serious. I come back and win the game, but he just. I said, okay.
They showed how they broke his Kaepernick's down. Like, a lot of them wasn't those read options, but he just stepped back and he see where they were playing man, and it was wide open. He was like,
Davis had a good game.
It wasn't matter, Joe. I'll tell you right now. Wow. It works.
He had a phenomenal game. 263 yards passing, 2 TDs, interception. Started off with the interception.
Sam Shield, right?
Yeah, 4 TDs total. You know, showing Jay Cutler and Otto Graham to record 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns in one game. 49ers physical team, man. Could this be the year that Randy Moss get a joint? We'll see.
Good question.
Rodgers 257 yards, 2 DDs, an interception. Green Bay had 104 yards rushing. They had a little rushing game going on there for a while, but San Francisco was just too physical, man. They couldn't stay. Their defense is not that good. I mean, we all knew that coming in. We thought that I thought that Mike Whitson would make a difference. But this kid Kaepernick, like you said, this guy runs like a deer.
Charles couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
He wasn't ready to come back. He wasn't ready to come back.
He wasn't the week before, though. He played well against Minnesota when they were, it took them all of them to shut down.
He was well enough because of the playoff game. He wouldn't have came back.
Yeah, okay.
I agree with that.
Okay, I agree with that. Sam Shields, 52 yards, pick 6 to jumpstart Green Bay, like you said at the beginning of the game, but it was just too much San Francisco, Their defense prodded on, They just gave my man Rodgers no lanes to throw in a lot of times. A lot of times he was doing things on his own. He would get frustrated. They don't have a good offensive line.
Yeah.
He's the most sacked quarterback, and he's not a pick guy.
Yeah.
He'll hold the ball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that might be his downfall. He holds the ball too long sometimes.
No, his downfall is the running game. He has no running game. He has no one to run the ball to. Who? Well, Ryan Grant came back. Nothing. Alex Green. Nothing.
Listen, but it had to be their defense though. They gave up the most total yards, 579 yards.
They needed another pass rush.
And gave up 323 yards rushing.
And so they can't
couldn't stop the run. Couldn't stop that pistol.
You can't put it on the play match.
Then you got Frank Gore. Then you got this other kid. Who the hell's running the damn ball?
Yo, what's his name? Joe Stanley? Joe Stanley?
Walker. I told you Walker.
Walker. It's a big back.
46, 47, 45?
The left tackle from the 49ers, Stanley? Joe Stanley?
Yeah.
He shut Clay Matthews down.
So I'm talking Vernon Davis had a good game. He only had 1 catch. One catch he only had.
It was a big catch though.
Yeah. Well, Frank Gore 119 yards. You know what I'm saying? Crabtree. This guy's turned into a good wide receiver.
He got to step up.
They got a good combination there. You know what I'm saying?
It's about time to use him because they didn't use the wide receivers last year.
Crabtree and Manningham.
Crabtree was good. He's stepping his game up year by year. Crabtree is good, man. I remember him from Texas Tech.
He's always slow.
Do you think that this is 49ers' second championship game in a row? What do you think this Sunday? You think they get over the hump?
Since we're not there, they might win.
Upset. I'm going with ATL.
You going with ATL?
Yeah.
You going with ATL out of the hatred of the 49ers because of last year?
A little
bit.
It's
a fluke process. I'm going to tell you what, the 49ers are in a little trouble. You know what? Not really, because at first I thought this game was at 1 o'clock instead of 3:30. They might get a break, though. Because, I think that's one thing. Seattle was still sleeping.
Well, no, they came in early.
Yeah, but still, they played that 1 o'clock game. That's not early enough. He should have took them back and forth and back and forth.
They were in the town a day early, I think.
When they play at 1 o'clock, they're not good. It takes them a while to get going.
Half
They played in Washington last week. That was a 4:30 game was start almost to 5 o'clock.
In the half, they scored 28 points, so they were waiting.
I'm going with ATL.
Yeah, 28 points in the
second half.
Yeah, second half.
Second by the second half.
No, they missed 2 field goals. They should have been up. Remember that. They missed 2 field goals.
Listen, and Brian missed the field goal to win the game, but
so they should have won the game handily.
And then said he didn't call the time.
Really? I mean, the game never seemed over, honestly.
Yeah, that didn't count. Matt Bryan is
listen, the bottom line is this. First of all, it was horrible on the kickoff return for Seattle coming back because they got the ball at the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
And then he gave up 2 passes. It took 2 passes.
Yeah.
2 passes.
That's it.
Come on, what are you playing? Prevent? How you playing? You got to play man.
Yeah.
You know, you got to play man.
That's not even that. What was up with the onside kick?
That was good. That was good though.
Ooh, they got lucky.
No, it wasn't an onside kick. It was supposed to be a squib, but he blew it though.
Oh my gosh.
He blew it.
Yeah.
I'm going with ATL because I think all the tough games that they squeaked by and they won them last seconds. They're ready for it. And I think I'm going with that.
I don't think they're going to because
I'm going with the
they had too many squeakers against teams that are a little better should have won the game.
I'm going with the fairy tale ending for either Ray or Tony Gonzalez. It's coming out of one of them two.
Okay.
It's going to be a feel-good story for one of those 2 guys this year.
Okay.
That's just my little...
Yeah, I'm going with ATL.
What do you think, ATL?
Only because of Julio Jones and
Rowdy White. Okay, that's cool.
Rowdy White.
My man...
and Tony Gunn.
And Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
How about you, Stan? Who you like?
I got San Fran, man.
I like San Fran. I think they're just a more physical team. And if you go back in days, I'm Montana, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that ain't good at all.
Did Brooklyn win tonight?
Yeah. Back in. Came back.
How about that? Josh Smith just posted about her man, Brooke Lopez. That was kind of crazy. That's what I asked. Sorry to jump over the subject. The game of the day, Ravens over Broncos. Ravens got in there. And first of all, how do you let this guy keep behind this?
That safety blew it, man.
Really? If that was my team.
I watched that game.
You cut. You done.
Yeah.
You done.
He's released right now.
You done. First of all, why they playing zone? Why they playing zone? When you play zone, you let the guy go by anyway. Go with the man.
I gotta ask you this: whose fault is it? Is the safety or the corner?
Whose fault is it?
Is it the safety or the corner?
Safety's job.
Oh my God!
Now you already know that. The first one was a zone.
The corner's looking in for no reason.
It was a zone.
Oh my gosh!
It's the safety. The bottom line is this. Even if he catches the ball, he's not supposed to be behind it. And he misjudged it. Horribly.
Too close. Hey, if you
know what? Let's also give Flacco hell of a credit for throwing that. That was a nice throw. Nice throw. Hung up in the air, 60-yard throw. Got away from the tackle there. Yo, let's not give credit.
You don't deny Flacco got an arm. He can throw it.
He threw it, let it go. I was like, I said, go get intercepted. My man was right there. He was waiting on it, and then you misjudge it.
I couldn't.
I couldn't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Me and Stan was texting each other back after during the game. Unbelievable. Listen, Ravens might be a destined team, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming that on Manning's pass because the game should never won overtime. First of all, why does John Fox not give the best quarterback, possibly the number 1 quarterback in the league, top 3, a chance to win the game in 31 seconds?
And you had 2 timeouts.
And you got 2 timeouts. Come on, you can't get down there and try and get a field goal. And you've been throwing on these boys all day.
Go for it. It's playoff time.
They played not to lose. First of all, why didn't he have Peyton throw the ball on 3rd and 7? You trying to win. You're really not going to run. Come on. Who's running the ball on 3rd and 7 really getting there? Everybody, they was blitzing. Whether they passed or what have you, they were still blitzing.
He outsmarted himself.
No, he didn't outsmart himself. He was a defensive coach. Defensive coaches always do stuff.
He played too conservative.
He played conservative. He did. If he was an offensive coach, he would have had Peyton.
If it was North Turner,
listen.
If it was North Turner,
Peyton Manning just said no. Let's go.
Should have checked off.
Peyton Manning earned that.
Checked off.
No.
And he should have said no because he knows Elway's going to have his back over John Fox's back.
The problem is Peyton Manning can't throw that football.
Think he was tired?
It was cold.
No, he is shit his whole mechanics, man.
No, it was cold that night. It was cold.
Peyton Manning can't throw more than 20 yards, man. He was doing dunks the whole game, man. The ball was wobbly. He can't throw the football.
He had some ducks for years though.
But this is now worse than now. He can't throw the ball more than 25 yards.
He is 1-8.
That's some guy's right, man.
We said that
he's healthy. Not healthy.
You think he'll get it back next season?
Stuff right there.
If it was a warm game, you don't think he would have won? It shouldn't have came to that.
It shouldn't even came to that.
I agree with you. But he can't throw the football like he used to. He cannot. He said himself. No more than 25 yards at best.
He didn't need to.
At best.
All right. And when you rank Demaryius Thomas and Eric Decker?
It was quiet. Where was Thomas?
Decker was doing this thing. Where was
Thomas at? Thomas was quiet.
Thomas.
I didn't write that down. I was just saying. He was not quiet. So
Decker had a
for what? He didn't do anything.
Shut down.
Shut down.
He's that big guy.
He had a couple of drops too.
Yeah.
Couple of big drops too.
Yeah.
You think he's going to get back for next season, or is Peyton just lost?
He's fine.
He's fine. He's good.
Let's get a warmer climate.
Flacco, 331 yards, 3 TDs. Torrey Smith kept getting behind Sam Belly. What the hell?
He's dusted him.
He's dusted.
That's what I mean. I'm sorry. Sam Belly kept getting behind Torrey Smith. Okay, he beat him like 4 times. Twice he missed him. One time he threw the ball, he caught it, but he was out of bounds though. But he was beating them all.
He made Champ look old. He made Champ look old.
That old or
no? Champ's that good, and Torrey just had a bad. I mean, Champ just had a bad game because all season that hasn't been happening.
Yeah.
Their whole secondary is bugged out. That's that week off thing, man.
He's an underrated receiver.
He's fast and he's good.
He's underrated receiver. He's been making plays for quite some time.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Especially at the depth.
He's making plays for quite some time. Now we got into last season.
He's the number 1 dude over Bolden.
He's making all the plays for the.
Oh yeah,
when you need a first down, who you going to?
He's a horse.
You're going to Bolden.
He's a horse. He's like a.
Antoine Bolden. When you need a first down stat, you're going to go to Bolden. When you need that 10 yards, that 15
Bolden
yards.
has some quiet games.
Yeah, and he's going to make that catch in the clutch when people are all around him. Torrey Smith, he's a fly guy. He's like a Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. But he's doing a little more than.
But Antoine Bolden's like, well, you know,
okay.
That's why, because he makes big plays. You know, he's a big play receiver.
It's between Bolden and Pitter. There's those two, and then Torrey Smith.
You're actually bugging. Look at stats, man.
98 yards, 2 TDs, both on Champ Bailey. Ray Rice, one of the best running backs in the game, 131 yards. Second play of the season to rush for 100 yards on Denver. Baltimore had 13 forced turnovers. What's that? Resulting in 17 fourth quarter points plus the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
So, you know, fumble. Was that a tuck?
No, he fumbled that.
Yeah, that's fun.
He lost that.
He lost that on the way down, right?
He lost that ball.
Okay.
He lost that.
Okay. All right, Ray Lewis, 17 tackles. Look like Ray Lewis ain't going nowhere. Listen, Baltimore might be that team that's destined. I like New England. I don't have no hatred for them in the name on division and everything, because Tom Brady is just so good and they're just so fun to watch.
Yeah,
but I don't know, Baltimore's got that little mystique thing. It might, you know, Ray Lewis, everybody counting him, might be. I don't know, man. They ain't never beat Denver before, but they did beat New England this year.
Right.
And they should have beat Denver last year.
Belichick, you don't lose twice in the same team in the same year.
They should have beat them last year.
Hey,
but Gronk is not playing.
Yeah, Gronk is
And their defense is not the same.
Him in one of these games.
Their defense is not the same, Stat.
They're gonna miss him in one of these games.
Yep.
But now we're gonna be that big game again.
The caveman is out.
A big game again.
Who's this kid Trenton Holiday? He had a great game for Denver. He's the one.
Yeah, little man.
He had 90-yard punt return, 140-yard kickoff return. He had 248 total yards for the game, most combined play in postseason history. He's the one who kept Denver in the game.
Right.
With the kickoff in the second half, had the kickoff 104 yards, then he had the punt return at the beginning of the game.
He was all.
Man, 290 yards, three touchdowns, 2 interceptions. First one wasn't his fault because it went through Decker's hands. Yeah. It went through his hands.
He does that. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It was pass interference.
Right. That's what it was.
That was a hell of my man played a hell of a deal, but it was pass interference.
He was pass interference.
Because as soon as he was at his hands out the reach, my man pulled his hand down. Refs just didn't catch it.
He bumped before that too.
Refs just didn't catch it.
I think next year they're going to be a pretty good team. They're one of
the best teams this year.
Be in the mix next year.
I think if they would have got past the Raven game, I could see them taking it. I could have saw them taking it.
Little
Because their
adjustments
defense,
in there.
I think, the only person that didn't bother the 2-week off thing was San Francisco. They looked fresh.
Yeah, they looked fresh, but Denver without no Sean
Hurt in the second half. But this other kid they had was doing pretty good, True-Staff.
Name station right now.
Yeah, but who's the kid?
Oh, I can't.
He just can't run block, but he was.
Right. Denver's roster, man.
The freshman. He was doing his thing, steady.
I know.
He had a couple of first downs and everything, but he just can't run block. I mean, pass block. Because remember when they kept blitzing, he was running over him.
He missed. He whiffed it. Whiffle ball. He whiffed the block.
They get a little running back depth and a little adjustment here and there, and a little
good running back, man. Good running back.
Yeah.
They're gonna be in the mix.
That guy here, 9-11, all time in the playoffs. Like I said, Peyton Manning's a great regular season quarterback. He's a borderline playoff. 9-11. Stat guy here, that's why stat. Is Peyton overrated?
It's hard to say
Overrated playoff quarterback.
Overrated playoff quarterback, possibly. If you look at his stats and his record.
But some of it, those Indiana years, the defense was always kind of like, they never really had a defense.
And they had to go.
They had to build from the lead defense. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a little 50-50. You can make for argument's sake.
I don't blame him for this game at all. I'll go that far as of now, but
I think it's all right. I think he had a great season.
Yeah, great season.
MVP. Between him and we talked about that 2 weeks ago, right? For MVP.
Yeah.
Manning and AP.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, we did say that.
Yeah, we did say that. So
we to that.
I wouldn't say he's overrated.
No, I wouldn't say he was overrated.
No, I wouldn't say he's overrated.
Manning though.
Peyton. Eli, statistically, but Eli's the man. When it comes to the playoffs stuff.
Eli got 2 chips.
He do got 2 chips.
More clutch.
Yeah, he's right. He does. He does have. Yeah, but if you looking at statistically and lifetime achievements and stuff like that.
Barber's better than Eli. Eli got 2 chips.
Yeah, but Eli had that great defense though. Peyton never had a great defense.
We'll be back in the day.
Never had a great defense. Eli had a great defense, and some luck was on his side. Come on, that catch. The 2-throw. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's all right.
It's like I understand.
And I did it.
The helmet catch?
Yeah, the helmet catch.
The Manningham catch.
The Manningham. That was great throw.
That was right in the basket. That was right.
Great. That was great.
That was a better catch.
That was great. Better catch. But the head catch, that go down history. That was good. Listen, no sense.
I mean, people don't. Jonathan don't really embrace it. I don't
embrace it. No, it's not that.
All the 30 people will gladly take it.
You know what?
I don't embrace it.
For that catch, I'll take the luck. But I didn't like when Green Bay and San Fran was crying about, we deserved it, or they got lucky. And we beat y'all.
Hey, yo, this.
Joe, I just didn't like that. No.
Luck is luck. So it happens.
It wasn't luck. Green Bay gave
that catch. No, not the Green Bay, but the catch.
Okay, the catch. The helmet.
How did we get to Green Bay?
I just was saying, I'm sorry.
Fan fans, you know what I'm saying? Can't accept it. But you know what? There's up in the air. That's a good question, though. Who's the better man?
Yeah, he's not.
That's a good question. The fourth game, New England over Houston.
Yeah.
I kind of saw that coming. I wasn't too.
I thought maybe Houston might have a chance to run the ball.
I knew it was over when they got the first drive and moved the ball at will instead of for a field goal.
I knew it was over when they didn't get a damn touchdown off the front. The kick off the field and they got set up for a field goal.
Yeah, threw that call from behind, like. I was over there. It
was over there.
When New England, I know them so much, man. You really got to take advantage.
Shane Vereen's catching balls.
Yeah, but before that, they was in England's red zone the first 4 possessions.
Yeah, I know.
In the red zone.
They couldn't do nothing.
They can't do nothing. First 4 possessions when they red zone. You could have 21 points, 24 points, 28 points.
And I put money on it. Belichick was like, okay, we got this. After they stopped them for the field goal in our first possession, I know Belichick was like, all right, we're going to do this.
Did you see the highlight?
I know he said that.
Did you see the highlight when they scored? Patriots scored, and Belichick just looked up and it was like, all right, whatever. Listen, we just got to keep,
he's
used to it.
That's their thing. And look at New England. Who do they really have that Brady throws the ball to? Everybody. Walker, he has 2 tight ends, but every week it's somebody else.
He spreads it around.
He's just nice.
You know what?
He's just nice. And you know what? And they had a good stat. I'm sorry, stat. I'll let you talk. They had a good stat about the 2 New York. I mean, not 2 New York, but different kind of. Brady and Jeter, they're, they're not great all the time in the playoffs. They're just consistent.
Yeah.
They just win. They're just consistent. See, his average number goes down, stays the same, or goes up a little bit. Brady's average number goes down, goes up a little bit, or stays the same. They're just consistent. It's winners, man.
Well, you're consistently good.
As long, and listen, the bottom line is there's always teams that you have problems with, and for some reason New England has problems with the Giants. Certain teams. Ravens have problems with Pittsburgh. As long as the Ravens don't see Pittsburgh, they always got shot.
Yeah.
Certain teams, it's just like that, though. You know, it looked like it would have been nice to see New York and San Francisco again this year because of the whole
thing with last year.
But and Green Bay's right there with that too. You know, they just been going short. They ain't got no defense. You know
they're gonna have a lot of holes in their roster. They got a lot of free agents. They're not gonna be the same team.
Overhaul, so you know, they got a hold of defense.
Got no holes. But they're going to have to fill them, though.
I just came out winners, man. Yeah, you last year.
I don't know what happened to him.
Fell off.
I don't know what happened to him.
Quarterback?
You got to keep it moving in. Pats over Texans 41-28.
Yeah.
Texans made it close, fourth quarter. But Brady 244 yards, 3 TDs, 41 postseason. 41 postseason TDs for career. See, that's what I'm talking about. Wes Walker, constant again. 131 yards, 8 catches. And you know what kills me? How they run that little thing where he runs, they start off, and then he's right behind the guy. Oh, the guy just runs him out, and Wes Walker stays there after he runs your defensive back. Stay with Wes Walker.
Yeah. The little three.
Until Brady starts to throw it over the top to the other guy. You know, but it just works for them. Shane Vereen, your man.
Wow.
Your man.
Is he the next Kevin Paul?
No. He's had a good game.
Ooh, stat. I like that. He said no. I'm going to say he's made up. Bukowski, he's done. He's out for the season.
Gronk man.
Let me tell you something, man.
But Hernandez,
not only did he break the same arm, he broke it in a different part.
Yeah. So he couldn't be done for next year.
Nah, they just put a play.
They just had an 860 thing.
You think he against somewhere else on the same arm?
They're just going to put a rod in them and put a play.
Yeah, okay. It's always just going to do this. That's 2 different spots now.
Yeah, they just put more rods and screws.
Yeah, put more rods.
Put
the same forearm in a different area of that forearm.
Yeah, I seen it.
That's not good luck.
They're going to put 2 plates right here.
But it's not like he broke at the same spot.
Yeah, I know.
What do we like in this game?
I like New England because, hey, there's New England.
I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to be more.
You know what? I like New England, but I think Baltimore is destined.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No Ray Rice, no Sean.
Deflection.
In these playoffs, all these teams don't have to see the Giants.
Giants ain't got nothing to do with it.
Giants.
Giants again.
It ain't only me. It's not me. It's not me.
All those teams, they don't have to see it. New England's going to win this year.
No,
it's over.
Ray.
Baltimore San Fran.
Let's go through this. Eagles hired Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was weird. College quarterback, he never had no pro experience.
No pro experience. He turned the job down first, and then he thought about it. Don't get it.
I don't know.
Jags hired Gus Bradley. Who's this guy? Gus Bradley.
Offensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator. Cards hired Bruce Arians. Who's that? Yeah, that's
Colts.
The guy from the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Where's the guy from that Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator? Where's he going?
Offensive coordinator. He went Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers. Yeah, Chargers.
Chargers.
McCoy. Yeah. Thomas Jones says he will donate his brain to science. Yeah, Joe? Get that?
Yeah, that was.
Wow.
What's up, man? You know?
Yeah. Hey,
what's up, man? I respect that.
Yeah. After what happened to say,
It's just,
find out what's going on.
Game 1 Sunday is at 3:30. Ravens at Patriots. Ravens won first game 31-30 in week 3. On a controversial made field goal. Replacement ref.
Patriots ref,
You know what I mean? What's up, Big B? What's going on, all right?
Everything good?
Yeah, everything good.
All
You
right.
spoke to Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Flacco 1-2 versus Brady. Ravens third AFC title game appearance. It does.
They do.
They don't go this way. They look like Buffalo now, right?
Flacco Flame. What is calling?
I am not wacko for Flacco.
I think they're gonna do it, man.
Tom Brady.
You gotta like him, man.
Okay. Listen. I like Tom Brady. He's in my. I like him. And if New England wins, that's cool too. But I would like to see the Ravens win because I just think
Belichick does not lose to the same team.
That's what I said that. We already said that.
But they haven't lost to the Ravens.
Yes, they lost in week 3.
Oh,
field goal.
Yeah.
49ers at Falcons, 6:30 game. 49ers get a break because they're playing at 6:30, which is like what, 3:30 over here?
Yeah.
Or what have you. So that's a good look. Atlanta 7-11 all time in postseason. San Francisco back-to-back trip. The NFC title game. We already said that. We already I like me and Saturday. First of all, you two guys like ATL.
No Harbor ball. No Harbor ball.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I got Harbor ball.
I don't want to see that. But
I might be that
way. If that's what we're looking at. It's going to be a Harbor.
I'm going to Storybook Bowl. Tony Gonzalez and Ray Ray.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nick Cruz and Shumpert's devout. Iman Shumpert, he had a pretty good game. Started the game. Knicks won 102-87 in London. Said they had a good time out there. Murray had a pretty good game, even though a lot of his points came from the foul line, but he was aggressive going to the basket.
Yeah, they said he looked
He shot 9 from 11 from the free throw line. He had 17 points. Shumpert started the first 15 minutes, had 8 points, 2 rebounds. He set the tempo at the beginning of the game. He looked pretty good still. I saw a little bit of the game.
Oh, yeah, he did.
For a guy who's been out there.
He said that he felt real good about his stamina.
Melo doing this thing, and Melo being Melo.
Yeah.
Let's congratulate Carmelo.
26.
He voted to the NBA All-Star. I guess he's a small forward. LeBron's the big forward.
Yeah. And KG's center.
What happened to Tyson Chandler?
Yeah, I think he got jobbed, man. They gave him the business on that.
Yeah.
Wow, but Boss is playing well, and KG's having a good year.
Yeah, but
he's just more popular, I guess.
Yeah. Boston might be his last year too. You know what I'm saying?
Tyson should get picked up though as a
he definitely. We ain't got no centers in
it.
it.
Got it.
He's small. Tyson Chandler, 10 points, 14 rebounds. J.R. Smith had another solid game. 16 points. And Novak, he's starting to get his shooting range back. He had 13 points.
No, I'm liking. I'm thinking this kid White, he's going to take Brewer's spot.
Brewers ain't really getting no money. He's an odd man out right now. He's
been playing
well, man.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing well. He can't make the shot.
Maybe he doesn't fit.
I like this kid White because he looks so more athletic.
He played good defense, man. I agree. I think that's true.
I like White. White's looking a little more energetic out there, man.
Yeah, well, it looks that way. He's younger body though. Will Bynum off the bench led Detroit with 22 points. Knicks won 2 straight. Carmelo scored 20 points in 25 straight games, longest of his career. He's having a fantastic year. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. He just looks so smooth when he plays. Yeah. I mean, he was off for a couple of games. You know
Find out he was faster.
Yeah.
15 days. So
but listen, should NBA players should NBA players be able to fast during the regular season? Why can't you fast after? Yeah, but that's different. Religion. And we ain't talking about religious reasons for Carmelo. Why would you fast during the season?
I never stopped eating food, so I get my mind.
I don't know.
I'm just not during the season.
Because thinking about
it is, but during the season.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that the
nutritionist working with before training camp.
I know.
If you was my coach and I was your player, you'd be like, really, you doing this now?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the trainers were working with him. He was taking some kind of supplements and drinks.
Probably was.
Yeah, probably was. That's incredible. Play pro ball and not eat for 15 days. He would pass out. So he had to be, giving them some right.
You ever stop eating to get your mind right?
No. My mind ain't that wrong. As you see, my mind ain't that wrong.
What's your assessment of, we talked about this last week a little bit, about Amari Stoudemire's return?
Yeah. Doing good. It's good.
Yeah, he's getting back his rhythm. He's getting his rhythm back. He's going to be fine. He's off the bench. Yeah, you need to get in there and basket and get some more boards. He's 6'10", you should be getting more.
Since Rasheed Wallace is out indefinitely, should the Knicks try and pick up Kenyon Martin?
I wouldn't be mad at it, but it all depends on the severity of the sport.
That's a great pickup. You got to be
that's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't be mad at it. You really don't.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be happy if they got Kenyon Martin.
There's somebody that really can rebound besides Chandler.
Yeah.
And that's really defensive minded, like intimidating factor. And
he can still run for what? He's 35.
Come on, really?
He can run pretty well.
You may lose a little something on a 3-point shot. Okay.
Yeah, mid-range shot.
Yeah, mid-range, but
he's a finisher on the break.
Finisher on the break.
He's comfortable playing with Kidd, comfortable with JR, with Melo. He'll notice, I think they should do it. They need to pull the trigger because you don't know what's going on with Sheet's foot. How bad is it? He's saying it's not that bad, but
of course he's saying it's not that bad.
Yeah,
but the Knicks are 25-13. What did they half game out of first?
Yeah,
Miami won last night, right?
Yeah, they beat the
Lakers. Last night,
what you guys think about that thing the other day was supposed to keep Wade and Bosh on the bench?
For what?
The fourth quarter.
What are you trying to prove? What did I prove?
What did they do? I must have missed it.
Are you trying to think over control the team? Who does that? Who sits down Wade and Bosh?
So they had a big lead, or?
No, it was just a tough game against Utah. Utah was beating them physically anyway on the board stuff. And so Miami wasn't playing well going into that game. There was a little lack of.
But the Bronx did the game. The plays the rest of the game.
Oh, if you're going to sit two, I would sit LeBron too. You're going to pull
it. But the bottom line is this, though. Bosh only had 1 rebound for the game. So maybe he wasn't into it. But then you sit, wait for the whole fourth quarter?
Yeah, Bosh had a rebounder.
One's a little older, right? So give him some
rest. So they're going to forfeit the game.
They didn't forfeit the game, but you know what? Wade was very upset about it after the game. And ever since then, they played Golden State. Wade had a good game. He blew out Golden State, even with no Stephen Curry. And he had a great game last night against LA, so maybe he needed that fire lit under him a little bit.
I think maybe he got a little fire lit under him, and then he went to talk to Riley, and Riley put a fire under that guy. And like, you be out of here.
Listen, he's played the less minutes this year so far because of his knee, his injury. Him and Bosh. Maybe they'll save him for the playoffs or what have you.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna pull a Popovich, put all your horses down. Mm-hmm. Don't leave your main Clydesdale out there running by himself. Come on, because when LeBron goes, he goes.
Right, we gotta keep it moving because we got the end. Next 5 games they play next Monday night.
Hey,
next Monday afternoon.
Bet on that too.
You know what I'm saying? Who you like?
Who do I like?
Who do you like?
I think I'll take Brooklyn.
Okay, well,
no sweet deal, right?
Brooklyn's at Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Knicks have been dominant the last couple of games.
Better win.
No sweet deal. At Celtics, at 76ers play the Hawks and Magic. So,
we need the next game in that Celtics game. Definitely need the Celtics game.
Definitely, we talked about that. The Celtics game. It's a mental thing.
Yes, we need
psychological thing. 76ers was not playing bad neither.
Yeah, they're up and down.
They're
fighting.
Well, I think they thought they were going to have Bynum.
He's been a bust.
Let's go through some NBA news real quick. Hopefully we still have enough time on the show. LeBron James, youngest player ever to reach 20,000 points and 5,000 assists, which is very impressive.
Yes, that's
both of them are very impressive stat. 5,000 assists too, 6'9", 6'8".
Yeah, 28 years old, right?
28 years old.
An explosive magic.
Is he the best player in the league?
Yes.
Yeah. Durant close second.
Yeah.
Durant close second. Kobe self-proclaims that no one can beat him one-on-one, not even LeBron.
Yep, says the virus mouth. Like, you still hate him, man?
He's too. It's good to be competitive, but it's too much with Kobe. That's why people don't like Kobe as much more than the people that didn't like Michael.
He don't want to let it go.
Yeah,
pass the torch.
Yeah, let it go already.
But that's it.
But this is true.
Mike didn't want to pass it.
Kobe.
Really can't guard.
Who is Kobe Bryant guarding right now?
Not like he used to.
He ain't guarding nobody.
Not like
Craig is the style. You know why? Come on.
You see what LeBron James is doing to him yesterday?
Yeah.
He can't beat LeBron one-on-one.
Not no more. He hold off Lakers and LA behind LeBron's 39-point season high, 99-90. Good game all the way. LeBron James 39 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. D Wade 27 points on his 31st birthday. Yeah. So it's a good game though. LA's been playing better though. As long as they got D'Antoni, they're giving up points. It's going to be issues there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an issue. When is Derrick Rose coming back?
Real soon.
They said after the break?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Real soon. We're talking about Kobe. Kobe missed his first 14 of his first 17 attempts. Ended with 22 points. He got hot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Made some bait. But like my man Steve Kershaw would shoot like that. Once he see the ball goes in one time. He was just on the roll. He was just shooting and shooting. That shit was just going like regular. I said, this shit is hilarious. Howard 13 points, 16 rebounds. Still having problems with the foul out there.
He's injured, man.
It showed, but he had a couple of 31-point games. Nobody was really saying that too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Power returning off the bench with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Lakers, man, you know, they're an exciting team. You know, Steve Nash, I like to look at him, but I don't know, man. Howard just don't look like he plays hard enough. D'Antoni's system, they don't have enough. Yeah. They got no bench stuff.
Any team with guard, they have issues with.
I've been getting on World Meta Peace, but he's having a good year, Stat.
Yes, he's solid.
He's having a solid year. I've been like, yeah, he's the bomb, you know, but, you know, I just get to take that back.
He's having a better year than last year.
He's playing, he's much better than
he's in better shape, too.
Much better. NBA All-Star starters, KG, Rondo, LeBron James, Wade Carmelo. We got any discrepancies about that?
Tyson Chandler.
I think Tyson Chandler over KG.
Lopez,
yeah. Why not? Well, that's even better.
He should get he'll probably get
That's even better. That's even better as far as because his stats are definitely. West, you got Blake, CP3, Durant, Kobe, and Dwight Howard. Which 5 would you take?
East.
Dwight Howard shouldn't even be on there because he ain't played how many? A handful of games. Handful of games. So that's it, man.
Yeah, so that's it. Brooklyn today, right?
Brooklyn won tonight.
What's going on?
Durant had 52 of his game today.
Wow. And the Bulls just beat Boston in overtime in Boston.
And I seen Derrick Rose warming up over there.
And they said that his jump shot got way better than ever.
Probably so.
The game.
He's going to need to.
He's
going to need to shoot that jumper step.
He's watching the game from different aspects now than ever before. Tempo. He'll come back so much better.
We got some?
So. If he's healthy.
We got some?
Yeah, Brooklyn 94, Atlanta 81.
Okay,
so you going back game.
Back.
Yeah. Williams had 24 points tonight.
How much did Joe Johnson have?
All right, let me check this one.
Durant had what? 24 points?
Yeah.
All
right. My man Chris.
Joe Johnson.
Wow, read your iPad, man.
Yeah, you know what? You're editorial.
iPad half?
You know what I mean? Forget it.
Relax. All right.
Here, man.
Joe Johnson had 18 points.
You know, listen, I thought you was a camera guy, man. The camera guy's on you, the pressure's on you. Yeah. I thought you wanted, but I'm going to give you 5 minutes before the end. We're going to end the show. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, Joe. Yeah. My man Stat, Big Joe, my man Mustafa behind the scene, the Hammer. We're going to give my man Uncle Panda 5 minutes editorial on what's going on with
good 5 minutes on
Lance Armstrong.
The 2 lies of the century. What is going on? Now, my man Teo, what happened? What's going on with online dating? You mean to tell me you can't find a girl and you being duped? In this society now? Relax, guys. Let the computers go. Let the computers go. Go on. Put your nose to the ground. Go out there and date like regular people. Now, Lion Lance Armstrong, he sued people. He denied this for 7 to 10 years, dude, that he did not take anything. And on Oprah, he's like, yes, I took this. Yes, I took this. Yes, I took it. The interrogate, it's gone. It's gone. You know what? Let everybody dope and keep the playing field level. Seriously. Put Mark McGuire in. Put everybody in. Just give them all. Legalize it. Just legalize it, man. Legalize it. Let it all go and put them all in. That's all I got to say.
That's it? Thank God.
No, I got more, but I want to regulate myself to 5 minutes.
You got another minute, you got a couple of minutes left.
Yeah, I regulate to another minute. My colleagues, what do you think about this? Come on. Is this not a travesty or what?
To a degree, yeah. To a degree,
The Lion and all that foolishness is just...
I mean, you're taking a guy that he basically trusts the world. He's Bambi in this world. And you're trying to kill his head? What's going on with that? And Lance, I have no words for him.
Tell you an idiot. Lance Armstrong, you kick rocks. Peace, y'all.
Right. We out. That's my man. On the block. On the block. We out.
Sports talk, Yankees, Mets, Knicks, New York.